Hello everyone, welcome to Code Freshly Juiced, and today we will be taking a look at all the events blocks in Scratch. Events blocks are really important because you can use them to start programs by doing different actions. In our last video, we talked about all the sounds blocks in Scratch. So without further ado, let's get started. First we have the When Green Flag Clicked block. This one's really simple. If we have a move 10 steps block under there, every time we click the green flag, Scratchy here will move 10 steps. So again, just like that. Every time we click the green flag, he moves 10 steps. Next, we have the when space key pressed. This one's pretty much the same, except instead of doing the green flag, when I click the green flag, nothing happens. When I click space, he moves 10 steps. You don't only have to do space either. There's every other key on the keyboard. Well, up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, left arrow. When we press any key and all the letters and all the numbers. So if I were to do any and just press all the buttons on my keyboard, and there he goes, off the screen. So that's it for that. Next is when this sprite clicked. It's the same thing, except when you click the sprite, he moves 10 steps. So every time I click it, he moves 10 steps. Again and again and again and again and again. It basically goes on forever. Until obviously he gets to the edge of the screen. Then it stops. Next is when the backdrop switches to backdrop 1. I already have 2 backdrops. So if this one only works if you have 2 or more backdrops. When it switches to backdrop 2, move 10 steps. I take out next backdrop and click it. It's in backdrop 2. And there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Every time it switches to backdrop 2, which is the one with the little exclamation point, he moves 10 steps. You can also do the same thing if it were the other way around. Every time it switches to the blank, he'd move 10 steps. This one is interesting. When timer is greater than 10. Actually, it's when loudness is greater than 10. So if I were to attach this and I talk really quietly, well, actually, if I were to change this to 100, okay, if I were to talk quietly, you can see that Scratchy isn't moving. But if I were to start talking really loud, see, like I'm talking now? Oh wait, I guess 100 is too much. Let's change it to 50. Okay, so if I'm talking quiet, he's not moving. But if I talk really loud, like this, every time I talk, he moves. So again, if I were to talk really quietly, him talking really quietly and Scratchy is not moving. But if I were to talk really loud, he moves. You see that? That's what that does. It's however loud you are. And there's also timer. We can also do timer. I can start talking regular again. When timer is at a specific time, so we'll make it 5 for now, move 10 steps. Timer, the timer is there. You can't see it, but it's always there. It's how long it is from the last time you click the green flag. So if I click it and wait 5 seconds, you should move 10 steps. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? He moved 10 steps when 5 came. Another way to see timer is to create a variable named timer and just have it change every second. So you set timer, so change timer on, set timer to 0. Now control forever change timer by 1, wait 1 second. An easy way is just by doing that and then attaching a when a green flag clicked block. So now when you click the green flag, timer should start to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it just changes every second. Just like that. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for timer, at least. We're not done yet, obviously. Next is the broadcast. So the first one's when I receive message 1. Obviously by itself, this one's not going to do anything. We need broadcast message 1. If you click this, it'll broadcast message 1 to all the sprites on the screen. So if I just add a random sprite, let's say beach ball. Boom, I've added beach ball. If I were to go to here and delete that, then go to beach ball, drag in when I receive message 1, move 10 steps. Basically what the broadcast does is it allows you to start actions with different sprites. So if I were to, let's say if I were making a game and the cat touches a button, it would send a message toward another sprite that would make a container open or whatever. So if I were to click this, the ball moves 10 steps, but I'm clearly selecting the cat. It still moves 10 steps. We move the ball over here. Oops, I don't want to select the ball. It's still the same. Another thing we can do is broadcast and wait. So you're to broadcast message 1 and wait. What this will do is it'll broadcast whatever message you want, wait for whatever you're broadcasting to finish, and then run that program. It's complicated. So if we move, watch, 10 steps, then glide 1 second to 0, 0. And when it's done, play sound MSG alert. So what'll happen is I'll broadcast message 1 and wait. It'll receive message 1, move 10 steps, glide back to its original position, then play MSG alert. See? Like just like that. If I do it again, same thing. Same thing. And it just keeps looping over and over again. That's all I have for this video, and I hope you all enjoy your code freshly juiced.